MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. 1-1. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Stepping into the box, Austin Meadows. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. The Dozier for one. On to Morrison, and it's a double play. Striding into the box, Grover Torres. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's Matt Adams now. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Michael Brantley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Roll right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now in the box, Marcus Semien. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
There goes Brantley. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into. Digging in, Lee Dale on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Colin Moran. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Lays off 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Byung-ho Park. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. So stepping in, Jay Hahn. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Line drive to left. Adams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Brian Dozier now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. This is on the ground over to first. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Ready now, Jorge Alfaro, and he'll start out there half of follow.
Jorge Alfaro.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Taylor. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Number 13.
Standing in, Austin Meadows. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Dozier on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. Striding in, Logan Morrison. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Logan Morrison.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Miguel Sano. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him. Currently sitting in the high 320s. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up now, Dwight Smith.
Right fielder. Dwight.
First offering
Smith.
on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Grover Torres. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Grover Torres goes quietly leading off the fourth. Matt Adams is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Ready for another chance. Lee Dale comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Scooped up, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Colin Moran. He singled his last time up. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he misses ball four. Striding in once again, Young-Ho Park. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard on the ground toward short. Backhanded. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs. Digging in to try it again. Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, number 9.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Michael Brantley.
Number 23, Michael Brantley.
Sent on the ground out to second. Torres takes it in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Boy, he's not picking him up at all. 2 swings and misses right now. You're not.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that is. At the plate, Avisail Garcia. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now
ready
batting.
For another shot now, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. first pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Line towards center field. Hamilton is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Austin Meadows. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Jay Hahn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
The catcher.
Into the box, Joe Mauer hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
0-2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Grover Torres. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Grover Torres.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Adams now. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he takes ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Ready once again, Lee Dale. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in once again, Colin Moran. It was a walk in his last trip. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
3-2 now.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Jorge Alfaro. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Got him. So the damn. Digging in for his second.
Leading off for the Twins, first baseman Logan Morrison.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quick. Ehire Adrianza will be summoned down.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat. Miguel Sano stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Dwight Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Adams moving forward, but this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
The 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Chris Taylor is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier gets to it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder number 13.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Meadows. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, 14, Grover Torres. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hamilton going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Michael Brantley.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2 in just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Adams moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Settling in now, Jay Hahn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit hard to short. Glove by Taylor. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So digging in.
Leading off for the Pirates, left fielder, Matt Adams.
Zach Duke has been summoned from
now
the bullpen.
Pitching for the Twins.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And this will be fouled away. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on him. Missed for the first out. Number 27. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Lee Dale is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. Dozier with a great stop to first. Got him. Digging in and looking for more. Colin Moran. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Catcher, Joe.
Fastball in there for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Number 2, Brian
into the
Dozier.
windup and the pitch. Brian Dozier is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now
digging in the switch hitter, Ehire Adrianza. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Kenny Vargas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Byung-ho Park, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
First baseman, Byung-ho Park.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw to third, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Matt McGill. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here it comes. And this is low, but nice footwork back there by Mauer as he hangs on. Here comes the 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing. With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Taylor goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Digging in, Grover Torres. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
This is where the big dogs show up. We got runners on.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. In to score, the runner from second. Here's Matt Adams now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Garrett.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down, a base hit. And he is in there. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Lee Dale. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here's the 2-2. Grounded to short. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 22.
And that misses ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And he struck him out. The 10th victim sat down on strikes thus far.
Right fielder number 15, Dwight Smith.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Nice pitch right there. Two-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder number 9.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And that's cut on and missed, so now the Twins are down to their final strike here.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling right there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition